Hello and welcome to the Programming in C++ Part 2 series. In this video we're going to cover some more exercises from Chapter 10, Classes and Data Abstraction. Before we begin, go ahead and smash the like button. Make sure you leave a comment at the end. And also, more importantly, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, and it helps you easily navigate throughout YouTube. If you're unable to do any of that, it means you're not logged in. If you don't know your login password, go ahead and recover it. It takes less than a minute. And if you have not established a YouTube login and password, same thing. It takes less than a minute to create one, and it is absolutely free. All right. So let's go into our first exercise of this video, which is going to be Programming in C++ Part 2, Programming Exercise 10-15. 10-14 has been skipped purposely. So here in this exercise 10-15, the method cellProduct of the juice machine programming example gives the user only 2 chances to enter enough money to buy the product. Rewrite the definition of the method cellProduct so that it keeps prompting the user to enter more money as long as the user has not entered enough money to buy the product. Also write a program to test your method. Your program should produce the following output. Welcome to Shelly's Juice Shop. To select an item, enter the orange juice, 50 cents, for apple juice, 65%, for mango juice, 80 cents, for strawberry banana juice, 85 cents, and 9 to exit. 3, please deposit 80 cents. 40, please deposit another 40 cents. And collect your item at the bottom and enjoy it. Welcome to Shelly's Shop. To select an item, enter. Alright, so that's the menu we'll use to create this. So let's see what we have. So let's start with our header file. And let's go ahead and start. Let's see. Class cash register. Alright. So from here, let's make our brackets. Remember when we do public or private, no indentation, so this one will be public. Then let's go integer, get current, balance, and let's go there. So for this function, it's going to show the current amount of cash in the cash register. Then the value of the cash on hand is returned. Next, void accept amount. And match integer, call it amount n. This function is going to receive the amount deposited by the customer and update the amount in the register. Then it's going to cash on hand will equal cash on hand plus the amount in cash register. So next function, let's go to cash register. That's right. Cash register, our integer cash in. And let's initialize that to 500. Leave it as an integer, not a double. Alright, so this is going to be our constructor. It sets the cash in the register to a specific amount. So cash on hand is going to equal cash in. No variable is specified when the object is declared. The default value assigned to cash on hand is going to be $500 or 500. Now let's go on from this class. Actually, we'll stay in this class. We're going to make part of it private. So remember, no indentation on that. So next first function is going to be integer cash on hand. variable is going to store the cache in the register. And we can go semicolon into that class. Now let's do another class here as well. Let's call this one dispenser type. And boom, brackets, and start off by the public part. And before we get any further, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Alright, so let's go to our first function in this class. It's going to be an integer, and we'll call it get number of items. And this function is going to show the number of items in the machine. And then the post condition is going to be the value of number of items. The value of number of items is going to be returned. Next, let's do another integer called get cost. And let's see, this is going to function is going to show the cost of the item, and then the value of cost is returned. Then we got void make sell. Let's see. This function is going to reduce the number of items by 1, and on the post condition, the number of items minus, of course, or increment. Then lastly, we'll do dispenser type. It's going to be an integer called set number of items. And this is going to equal 50. Then we'll do another integer called set cost. And this is going to equal 50. Alright, so this constructor sets the cost of number of items in the dispensary to the value specified by the user. Post condition is going to be the number of items equals set number of items. Cost is going to equal set cost. If no value is specified for a parameter, then its default value is assigned to the corresponding member variable. So next, let's do our private variables or private functions. So private. And let's go integer number of items. And let's see. So this variable is going to use to store the number of items in the dispenser. And then we will do integer cost. And this variable is used to store the cost of an item, of course. And the last thing we need to do is add our semicolon at the end. And we have, that's right, semicolon. And that's clear. Alright, so that's it for our header file. Let's go ahead to our implementation file. See what we got here. And let's start with our include statements. So the first one, let's use IOStream. And we'll name our header. It's going to be juice machine.h. And we got those in quotes. And using namespace, go into our constructors. Let's go integer cash register and get current balance. Brackets, and we just need to do return cash on hand. That's just cosmetic, it can work either way. Okay, void cash register. Colon, accept amount, and let's use the integer amount in. Okay, let's get that. Looks good. Let's use our brackets and cash on hand. It's going to equal cash on hand plus the amount in. Alright, so go for that one. To our next function. That's a long time ago. Let's do it. Let's do cash register. Integer cash in, brackets. So if cash in is greater than or equal to 0, then cash on hand equals cash in. Else cash on hand equals 500. Right, so let's go to our next one. Then we got our, so we're going on to our next class, defining those, which is dispenser type. Dispenser type. Let's go ahead and copy that for future use. So we'll use that again. So dispenser type, get number of items. So constructor. So return number of items, semicolon. Then let's go get dispenser type, get costs. Brackets. Here we just return costs. So next, the void dispenser type. Make the sale. Decrement it, so number items, every time we sell, it's going to minus minus. And let's go to dispenser type, and just got an integer, set number of items. And then another integer, set costs. So dispenser type, so let's go semicolon, or brackets. Let's do if set number of items is greater than or equal to 0. Let's choose that only one. And number of items. Equals set number of items. Somewhere. So that's spelled right. Number of items. See where I misspelled this at. It's probably on my. So go back to the header file. My set number of items. That is correct. Alright, let's see what we can do. Set number of items. Alright, while we iron this out, let's take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Alright, so let's go right up here. Turn this number to NO. Sometimes when I talk, I say what I'm spelling and not correct variable form. But anyway, let's go continue on. Alright, let's go out after this. Let's go else. Number of items. Equal 50. Another if goes set cost greater than or equal to 0. And cost equals set cost. And else cost will equal 50. So our implementation file looks good. Let's close that one on out. Our header file. Not much room. Let's go to our main. So here we have our include statement, our L stream. We'll have to add our header file title. So let's include quotes and juice machine. H. Alright, these namespaces there. So let's jump on our functions. Let's go void show select. Show selection. And void cell product. And here we'll use dispenser type. We'll use our ampersand product for that. And then let's go cash register ampersand and P counter or product counter. Okay, so let's on that. Then let's go down to our main function. Let's declare some variables here. Let's get some room. Scroll down a bit. I might. So let's go cash register. Counter. Dispenser type. Let's copy that. We'll use that several more times. We'll use orange and 100 and we'll use 50. Alright. Again, dispenser type again. This time we'll use apple and 100 and 65. It's also the apple juice. It's a dispenser type. Alright, there we go. Dispenser type. Mango. 100. And this one would be actually still 75, 85. And then we have strawberry banana. $185. Alright, so that's create an integer. Call it choice. And this will hold the selection. Let's go to show selection. Show selection. Let's see. Use CIN and variable choice. And we'll bust out a while statement. So while choice does not equal 9. So 9 is the exit. So as long as you don't exit, we'll say use our bracket here. Switch. Still use choice, and another bracket, and we go case. So case 1, cell product, and we go orange, and counter, semicolon there. Break. And so what we'll do is we can copy and paste that 4 times along with the break. Save ourselves some problems or save ourselves some time and some typing. Alright, that should do it. So let's go up to case 2. Case 2 will be apple, or apple juice, or 4 apple juice. Then case 3 will be mango. And case 4 will be strawberry banana. And after this break, let's go ahead and do our default. see out invalid selection. And inline. So if you don't select any of those, it's invalid if you're even able to. Okay. This ends our switch. And so after our switch is in it, let's go return. Actually, this return 0 should be up here. Now it's going to go after end of while. After the while is ended, so it returns 0. So right selection. Let's leave it right there. And that's our main. So let's go ahead and do these functions. And let's see. First one is going to be void selection. We'll type that up so not done wrong. And no semicolon needed. Actually, void cell product. So void cell product. Now let's do void selection. So void selection. This is the first one. And we use our brackets. Actually, void show selection. There we go. Here we're going to see out, and we're going to say those 3 asterisks before and after. Welcome to Shelly's Juice Shop. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then let's go inline. Semicolon. Alright, so next we're going to see out to select an item. Enter. See out. Let's go. There's 1 orange juice, 50 cents. So let's copy and paste this one because we can do right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Change this to 2. And this is going to be apple. And this is going to be 65 cents. It's going to be mango. 86. And this is going to be strawberry banana. And this is going to be 85 cents. And here, let's change these numbers 3, 4. And then number 9. This is going to be to exit. Alright, we don't need that. So to exit. So, okay, this is going to end our selection. That's all we need for that. Next one's going to be, I'm going to copy this cell product. Variables. 158. Let's paste that there. And let's bring our variables here. Let's go integer amount So this variable is going to hold the amount entered. So let's go enter amount 2. And it's going to hold the extra amount needed. So if you don't put in enough, it'll hold that value for you. Alright, so let's go. Actually, let's do it. We need an if. Let's go if product. If product dot get number of items is greater than 0. Basically, if the dispensary is not empty, we're going to go, actually, let's pick it back up there, outside, and so, let's see, let's take a quick break, right back after this. Alright, so let's go continue this if statement. We're going to see out, please deposit. So please deposit. Let's go here, space, and then we'll use product dot get costs. Whatever the cost is, that's what's going to send out. And then let's go, that makes sense. And let's go inline. And we'll do CN, the amount variable. Get costs. Cost. But we do need to give a function and brackets. See out. Please deposit another. Here, let's go to the variable product get costs. So whatever it is, and then minus the amount that you already deposited, and we'll do that in cents. And then CN again, it's going to use the variable amount 2 for this one. So then we'll say amount equals amount plus amount 2. So your new amount is going to add those up in total. And let's go while statement. Let's do product counter, p counter, accept amount, product dot make cell step function Sorry, this item is sold out. Then let's go to our if indent and use else. This will be cout. Now, so we're adding a bracket after the if statement, and it needs to be closed out here. And then we push this else down. Actually, we'll leave it there, it's fine. So now we'll cout. Sorry, this item is sold out again. Nope. Let's use this here. Here, and here, you're going to collect your item. So collect your item at the bottom. And enjoy. And then inline. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's good to go. Do is let's go ahead and run this companion, see if we get the desired result. Welcome to Shelley's, blah blah blah. So let's go to 6. Calculate that. Don't know how to. I don't have any change on me, so I can't deposit 65 cents. All right, so let's let this calculate. If everything goes well, we'll show you the code as usual. And everything did look good with the companion. Alright. So that is so what do we get? Do wrong here. Up to my main. Program took longer than 5 seconds to execute. Let's take a quick check of our main. See if anything's going on with that. And let's go. Alright, so it should have accepted my 65 cents or just did something other than that. So I think we need to show the selection and show the choice. Alright, so let's go after this while statement. Once we end this switch is over, let's see, is the switch? Yeah, so after the switch, let's line that up, go here. And let's add this function show selection. And use our variable choice. Alright, so now with that done, let's go ahead and companion site, let's run it again. See what we get. So please, that doesn't look promising. Alright, so we'll look, continue to check. Alright, I had to retype it. I still haven't found any mistakes, but I'm going to try it again and hopefully this one will deposit 50 cents. 50. So please deposit 50 cents. Collect your item at the bottom and enjoy. So that time it looked like it worked. I'll show you what I did. I couldn't find any errors, so maybe I was overlooking something the first time. So let's calculate that again and hopefully we get the desired result that we were looking for. Goes. let's go ahead and get these lined up. Our header file and our implementation file. And let's look at our companion. Let's close that up. Alright, so we're looking for the green check and the 100%. There's our 100%, and there's our green check. So let's go and show you this code. This one was a doozy. Like I said, if you look at it long enough, it's hard to find your mistakes. Let's close this and do it here. Alright, so first let's go with the header file. I'm going to show you this. Make sure you pause if you need to. Make that bigger because we got room. Alright, so line 1 through 13. Line 14 through 25. And that's the bottom of the code. So we're slow roll it again for you. Make sure you back it up, pause it as you need to. Alright, so that's your header file. So next let's go to our implementation file. This is our juice machine imp. And this is line 1 through 13. Scroll. Line 14 through 25. About to scroll again. 26 through 37. About to scroll. 38 is empty. That's the end of the code. Alright, let's roll through it slowly. Make sure you pause if you need to, or back it up or reverse it if you need to as well. Alright, let's go on to our main. Sorry about that. Star 1. Alright. So here's 1 through 13 of our main. About to go down. Pause it if you need to. Line 14 through 25. Rolling. 26 through 35. 36 through 45. 46 is empty. So 47 through 58. And 59 through 70. 71 through 81. And that's the end of the code. We're going to go ahead and scroll through. Remember, you can pause it, speed it up, or whatever you need to do. Alright, getting down to it. And that is it for the main, and that is all for Programming in C++ Part 2, Exercise 10-15. We'll start our next exercise right after this. Programming in C++ Part 2, Programming Exercise 10-16. Here, write the definition of a class swimming pool and implement the properties of a swimming pool. Your class should have the instance variables to store the length in feet, width in feet, depth in feet, and rate in gallons per minute at which the water is filling the pool, and the rate in gallons per minute at which the water is draining from the pool, Add appropriate constructors to initialize the instance's variables. Also add member functions to do the following. Determine the amount of water needed to fill an empty or partially filled pool. Determine the time needed to completely or partially fill or empty the pool. And add or drain water from a specific amount of time. If the water in the pool exceeds the total capacity of the pool, output pool overflow to indicate that the water has breached capacity. The header file for the swimming pool class has been provided for reference. So we have the header already done for us. Write a program to test your swimming pool class. An example of the program is shown below. Length is 30, width is 15, depth is 10, total water in the pool 0. To completely fill the pool, enter water fill-in rate 10. To fill the pool is approximately 56 hours and 6 minutes. Make sure you are checking your work by running the task throughout your development process. You could do that if you want. We're not going to do that. Swimming pool's pool total, or task 1, capacity returns the total water capacity of the pool. Then these functions adds water to the pool, then drains water from the pool, then determines the time needed to fill, determines the time needed to drain the pool, and then return the amount of water needed to fill the pool. Right, so we got 6 tasks there. Let's leave that right there because we're going to run it calculator. Alright, so let's see what we got. So it said our header file is completed for us, but we'll open it up for reference. And here's what that one looks like. Alright. Okay. Alright, so real soon, let's close that out for now. Open it up in another window. And let's go ahead and pull up our implementation file. And let's start here. So first thing we know we need in the information file is going to be the include statement. So let's go ahead and start that. And we just need IOStream for this one. And let's use let's add our header name. This was called swimmingpool.h. Right, so that's good. Then we're using namespace std. Then we'll do our function, which is void swimming pool. Let's go set. So include a double called length, a double called width, a w width, a double called d, and let's get this. Another double. For that one, FO, and then the last double we'll call W in pool, water in pool. Alright, so that looks good. So let's go ahead and do our brackets. Okay, let's get these. Find these variables. So length will equal L, width will equal W, and we have our depth, that's going to equal D, and our water flow in rate, is going to equal Fi. Water equal water OW in pool. Alright, so we got those shortened and defined. So next function, let's go ahead and set this up because we're going to use this a few times. So copying that. So we can do, oops, do that. Control V. So water pool. So let's go set length. And we'll use double L. Length. And let's go brackets. And length equals L. Quicker by copying this whole thing. Next few lines. And let's paste that there. Change this to width. Change this to width. Change this to W. Smooth than that. More smooth, I can see. This time we'll go with depth. Oops. So set it right here. D-E-P-T-H. Change this to lowercase d. And D-E-P-T-H. Change this to D. That's our depth. Again, that. This time we're going to set water flow rate in. And this is going to be the double FI, flow in. And this is going to be water flow in rate. And this is going to equal FI. Let's see. Okay, let's copy. Let's go down again. Let's copy that again. This time it's going to be set water flow rate out. And FO. It's going to be water flow out rate. Out rate. And FO. Alright. Now let's go. Copy that again. This time we're going to set pool total water capacity. Oops. Alright, so that one, set pool total water capacity. Actually, it's not set. Let's just leave it. Pool. Or just so pool. There you go. Pool total water capacity. And we'll call this one. Actually, turn length times width times depth and then times gallons in a cubic foot or feet. Gallons in a cubic feet. It's a constant variable that was, so this right here is not, something's not on here. So this is going to be double instead of void. That's why it's got that. Double. And okay, now we're cooking. Alright, so let's go on to our next variable. And just copy this again. Why not? So we're going to be void swimming pool. It's called add water. And this is going to be, double is going to be the time it takes, so time. And we'll have another double called fill rate. Alright, so here, be a lot more going on, so let's go amount of water in pool. Equal amounts of water in pool plus time times fill rate. Right, so there we go. Mix that up. So let's do a if here. So if amount of water in pool is greater than pool total water capacity and let's make this one a bracket there, and this is a if, we'll leave that open. And then we'll say, actually, let's use a bracket for this if statement. So we'll do amount of water in pool, it's the same thing. Amount of water in pool actually equals pool total capacity. So if you fill it up, that's how much water you have. Total capacity is the same thing. It's full. Alright. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a cout here and say pool overflow. Once you reach the limit, and now the next drop is going to overfill it. Alright, so let's look at that. That's good. Alright, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Start our next function right after this. Alright, so let's go down for our next function. Just copy that again. And this one will be, let's see. Okay, we'll just do, let's see. Swimming pool, let's go drain water. Swimming pool. Drain water, and this one's going to be double time, another double, same thing, double drain rate. Right, this time, and there's our, so all we need to do is do a quick if here. Actually, no, we need to do amount of water in pool again. Amount of water in the pool equal the amount of water in the pool minus the time times drain rate. Right, and there's a semicolon. Now we'll do an if. Do an if, and it's going to be amount of water in the pool. This time, if it's less than 0, pool is drained. Amount of water in the pool equals 0. So you can't have negative water in the pool. Alright. So that's it for that function. That was pretty quick. Let's go to our next one. And we'll call this one swimming pool get lift. Turn length. Right. So void swimming pool get length. Turn GTH. Let's check out our variables again. Set lift. It's double. So okay, this is gonna be double, that's why. Okay, we'll get it. So it's gonna double. And booyah. Alright, so we're gonna use this again because we're gonna get a few other things. So copy that, paste that again. This is gonna be get width. WID, and then change this to width as well. WID. Alright, next, copy that again. This time I'll get depth, DP, and then we return depth, DP. Alright, now, we'll continue to use that. Everything. This one's going to be a double. It's going to be get water flow rate in. Rate in. And it's going to return water flow in rate. Water flow in rate. Here we go. Actually, let's use this. Same thing. This time I'm going to get water flow rate out. And we're going to return water flow out rate. Out rate. Alright, so we're still cooking. Let's see. Next, still double again. Copy that. Swimming pool. This time we're going to get total water in pool. Total water in pool. And we're going to return amount of water in pool. So wait for that one. So now let's go with our integers. Let's take this out. We'll copy this one again and we need it again. So let's go integer. Time to fill the pool. How much time it's going to take to fill the pool? So let's go time to fill the pool. Okay, we're going to return, we got to do a series. Let's do static, that's what we need, static cast. Static cast, that's integer, so we'll swap that. And we're going to do 2 of those. Let's go pool, total water capacity. This and step outside that one. That function, let's do minus amount of water in pool. Now let's go right inside this last bracket and divide it by, let's bring this down and over. This one water flow rate. Let's see. Water flow, it's going to be in rate, water flow in rate, and plus 0.5. Alright, that's that function. Let's copy this. So I use similar again. Let's go. Yeah. Let's copy this one and paste it on the 105. Alright, so now it's going to be time to fill the pool. What did I do? What the heck did I do? Get that water flow rate. Get water flow out rate. Rate out. Okay, time to fill the pool. And copy it there. That's why. Alright, so let's copy this. Control C. Put that on 105. Alright. Now we'll do how much time it takes to fill the pool. Let's go with time to drain the pool. Time to drain. The pool. And let's make this count. Alright. So this time we don't need to, yeah, we do need this same thing. Let's go. Amount of water in pool. Water in pool. Nope, it's not a function, it's a total. So we don't need that. And we'll divide that by water flow out rate. It's not going to be, yeah, water flow out rate. And let's get all these up. And let's go plus 0.5. I don't know why I got this extra. Yeah, I copied it. But we only need one parenthesis. So amount of water in pool divided by water flow out rate plus 0.5. Give us that function. That's all we need. Let's go with this time we're going to double. So let's change that. And water needed to fill the pool. Pool. And let's see. We don't need to do that one. Let's go with our if statements. Let's go if amount of water in pool is less than pool total water capacity. Capacity. function. And let's see. And we'll go return pool total water capacity. Just a function. And we'll do minus amount of water in pool. A semicolon. And let's do else. And this should just be return 0. Alright, is that for that function? So let's earn our constructor. And we'll do swimming pool. Swimming pool. Let's go. Save. Let's just copy this from the top. Set. Let's copy these. Alright, so let's go. Swimming pool, got double was L, double width, double depth, flow in, flow out, and water and pool. So what we need now is our brackets. Let's go over our brackets. Now we're going to do this again, except we're going to go to the top and copy the variables that we defined. Control C. Put that there, our indent. Control V. And voila. Alright, so we got everything for that one. That one looks good. So we're going to scroll on up. And let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our main and fire that one up. This is what we got. So, let's see, we need to add our, let's do this. Add our header file in the main. That. And let's go down. That's all we need for that. And cosmetics, create some room to work here. Let's go tab, and let's start with swimming pool. Oops. Swimming pool. And pool. Let's add these 30, 15. And 10. Sweet. And let's go for some variables. Got an integer, water, F rate. Another integer, time. And there, let's go C out, pool data. Do one more and then we'll copy and paste the rest. Let's go up. Let's go 2 spaces. Length. And let's go pool dot get length. H. And let's go there. And let's go inline. And we'll copy this one. So we're going to use this for, you guessed it, width, depth, and so on. Let's go this time, let's make this length width, and let's make this length width. And that's all we need. So let's make this one depth, and this one depth. There's that G. All right. So now let's go. This here. Total water in pool. And this will be get total water in pool. And there we got it. All right. So we got inline, and then let's give a space here. Do some more see out. Let's go to completely fill the pool. There. That's a famous mistake. So that and let's go see out. Enter the water fill-in rate. Skip those two spaces again. And we'll use our variable. I guess we have to go. No, let's do it this way this time. Water fill-in rate. CIN for the variable. CN. And we'll do water. See out inline. Alright, get a quick look at that one. Alright, so let's go to pool.set water flow rate in. And then we'll do water F rate. Going, and time is going to equal pool dot time to fill the pool. And function, semicolon there. See out. Let's go two spaces. Time to fill the pool is approximately. And then our variable, let's add minutes first. Minute. And minutes. There we go. There's a period. And then let's go inline. And we return 0, which is there. And that's it for our main. Scroll up, make sure we got everything spelled. Time to fill the pool is approximately minutes. Alright, everything looks good. So let's go back to our here. Let's run this, see what we get. There it is, pool data 3015. So I added the numbers already, so we already put them in there. Zero water pool, enter fill-in rate. Let's see what that was. I didn't do my time. Okay, glad I caught that. So let's go back to the main. So here at the bottom, so we did minutes. Before we do minutes, let's go time. I didn't do my time variable. So here we go. Let's go time, and then divide it by 60. And let's go to just one hour. That's in parentheses. And let's go time again. And let's go percentage 60. Now we got minutes. That makes sense. Okay, got it. So let's try to run it now. And enter my rate. This pool is empty. Time to fill the pool is approximately 56 hours and 6 minutes. Alright, so that might have saved this. There, let's go calculate grade. See if we got all 6 tasks done correctly. Hopefully it won't take too long to calculate. So remember, our header file was already filled in for us, so we'll go straight to implementation file if everything adds up here. Get our fresh grade. Let's look at the instructions again. And there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, we can get 6. Let's look at 6. What did we do wrong? So water needed return, the amount of water needed to fill the pool. So we failed. Okay, let's look at that. We'll go back and look at that. Like we have 2 L's in pool a couple times. So let's go back and fix that. What that is. Alright, so let's go to our main. First, let's make sure that we got that. Okay, let's go here. Water needed to fill the pool. Water needed to fill the pool. So spelling on the main then. Spelling on the main, that's what that is. I don't see that anywhere. Alright, looking for my 2. Let's go back to the implementation file. Let's go. So that might be in our header file. We're going to have to check that one. I can't find it here. Water and pool. So water needed to fill the pool. Should be return water. Alright, so let's go get our check one more thing. It ran. Alright, let's check that. Check our header file. So these are being used. Target to fill the pool, that's perfect. So I'm thinking it should be in our main. I spelled pool with 2 L's. Pool data, the water in pool. Alright, so through and retyped it again. I didn't find anything wrong, so the code just might be right, but it just may be an issue with the software. But we're going to try it again. Get the same result on that. And let's go ahead and try to calculate grade. We got 78.57. I got 5 out of 6. So hopefully that calculates. If so, we'll go and show the code. And I might have left some out. Real simple. Water needed to fill the pool. Swimming pools, water needed to fill the pool. Alright, there it is. I don't know which. I couldn't find my error, so after I retyped it, it's good to go. Alright, so let's look at the code. Let's start with the implementation files. Since the header file was already completed for us, didn't have to touch that. So let's go to the top here, and that's line 1 through 18. Remember, you can pause it as you want. Just going down, number 19 through 35, going again, 36 through 52, going again, 53 to 69, going again, 70 to 86, rolling again, line 87 is blank, so that's 88 through 105, and then line 101, so you can see all the way over, water flow in rate plus 0.5, semicolon, into the bracket, or the parentheses. Alright, let's go. 106 to 122, and to the end of our code. Alright, we'll slow roll it one more time. Make sure you pause, rewind as you need it if you need more time. So here we go. Alright. So you can see line 101. There we go. And there we go. All right. So now let's go check out our main. This is line 1 through 18. Pause if you need to. Going down to the line 19 is blank, so that's line 20 to the end. And let's slow roll it one more time. Remember, you can pause it, rewind it, whatever you need to do. Alright, so that was it for exercise 10-16 in C or programming C++ part 2. And that is the end of this video. Thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not, go ahead and create your login if you don't have one. It takes less than a minute, it's free. And subscribe to the channel so you can see when new videos are posted. See you on the next one.